so we'll just go to the T. Perfect, yeah, right there. So if you could put these on, and then what you do is you just hit the space bar, and then come back here. Are you feeling you all right?
Yes.
Okay. And then go back to the T.
Tasha's very, very aggressive. Maybe that's the Caribbean in her, I don't know. But she is a no-nonsense, very direct kind of person.
I saw her, she was cursing someone out because they didn't do something or the other. And she was like, I ain't got time for this. These people, blah, blah, blah. She was ranting and raving. So I'm like, oh my God, what an angry lady.
Natasha, try her hairstyles and the different colors. That is definitely something, a sight to behold.
Her nickname is Stumpy because she little short, a little chubby. That's her little nickname. And you can speak to her about anything.
When we did meet in person, it was lots and lots of hugs, lots and lots of love. She's a very loving person.
She's a great mother. I don't think she looks at herself as the best mother in the world. And a lot of mothers probably hear that too. But to me, in my eyes, I couldn't ask for no other mother in the world.
Oh,
She's the best.
Love you, baby.
So, her son Akeal Christopher was killed walking home about 10 o'clock or so midnight. About between 8 and 10, I think, p.m. He was with a group of individuals and someone walked up to the group and they shot him and they left him to die.
My mom woke me in my sleep to tell me what happened. And we instantly rushed to the hospital, then got the bad news. And I was still kind of young, so I'm thinking it wasn't a fatal part. The shooting wasn't very damaging. I didn't know it was gonna be what hit him.
The next day, I went to the hospital to look for Akeal, and it was very disturbing to see the child just laying there, brain dead, swollen beyond recognition. And you're asking yourself, why? And I'm there with her, hugging her, talking to her, telling her, hold the faith, Tasha, and he was just brain dead. And it was just sad.
Akeal wasn't doing anything wrong. He was coming home from a party, and he wasn't involved in anything bad or anything like that. So there was no expectation that anything like this would ever happen.
He was so young. He died on his 15th birthday. And I'm 15 now, so it's scary because at any moment your life can be taken from you.
It hit her after the funeral, after we came from the burial ground. After that, she just went into a cocoon. She wasn't the same after that,
I remember it was chaos, guys. It was a lot of family members coming together trying to figure out what happened, why it happened. And it was just heartbreaking for me because that was my older brother, that was my eldest brother. And I really loved him. And all the times I had him, I can't get that back at all.
I think that she's most vulnerable when her boys are having a rough time. And I think that that's very hard. I think that's very hard on her to see because she has to watch her boys cry at night because they miss their brother.
She called me one time and she's like, sis, I don't know what to do. You don't know what I go through when I see my son. Can't sleep. He's tossing and turning. He's going every part of the bed. And he's crying and he's saying, why? Oh my God. I felt it. I felt it.
She kept a tight grasp on me. She would never let me go. She would always make sure I'm okay, I'm fine. She would always check up on me. If she's leaving the house, call me. Do you want anything, Rashawn? I'm outside, stuff like that. She would comfort me when she sees I'm sad. You see your mother, those words is she means it, she means it. Your child, that's your mother. So when she says that, all you can say is, I love you back. Those are the greatest words mankind has probably seen.
So as me, as her friend, reaching out to her, as you said, there's nothing really you could do or nothing you could really say more than give that love and that support and that comfort for your friend, you know?
There is no manual that is written that tells an individual how to behave or act or what to do after the son or the daughter has been shot and killed.
There was at one point when my brother was shot, like nobody really wanted to like help, and she went out and did like most of the work by herself, and she found help for herself. Nobody had to come to her.
She came to my church, very, standoffish, very straight, very mean, very upset with the world. I basically talked to her and said, and let her know that this is a place that you came for help. And so what I want to do with you is that I know that you're frustrated, I know that you're angry, I know that you're hopeless, but I want to give you direction. I want to give you hope that there are people who are actually looking out for your good and for your benefit.
We started talking, sharing our experiences since we lost our sons. And she just made it a habit thereafter to call and quote unquote check up on me. And she got me also to volunteer with Moms Demand Action and Everytown for Gun Sense.
There's been a number of situations where I can call her up and say, hey, I need you to talk to this mom. You're the only one that can help to identify what she has just gone through. And she doesn't hesitate to do that.
Maybe there's a mom that's not a part of the movement who's having an event, and she'll get on people. She's very important to the movement because she's also out there bridging gaps.
And now that she has other people in her corner supporting her, she probably wouldn't cry as much as she used to. She probably just like brush it off basically and keep it moving. Because the action she takes in life that she's doing now, like she made that into a career now.
In our support group, we call it Mothers Who Lose Their Children to Gun Violence Support Group. And, that's the worst group that you can be in. Yes. I think Natasha will tell you the exact phrase I think they use is that this is the shittiest club to be in.
Pastor said it.
So we change and we work so that, we don't have to add other people into the club. We want our club to be null and void.
And this woman has the drive to go out there. Every time I see her, I saw her with Hillary Clinton. I saw her in the front lines of the Moms Demand Action walk. I saw, she's everywhere. Every organization that will let her come and speak, she goes.
Yeah. She's pushing herself so hard. And she's just fighting for justice. I don't even think I would be able to do the work she's doing if I was in her shoes. She will drop my little brother to school, pick him up, bring him back home, just to go, and then go support another mother in the same day.
I can tell that boy had a big imprint in her life, man. She loved that child. She loved that boy.
That's good.
And if I can love my children as much as Natasha loved Akeal, I'll be doing something fantastic.
Talking brings healing, and both Natasha, she's taught me how to talk about it, and she's talking about it, and I think we'll always be healing. Yes. We'll never be healed. And she can take her hurt self and try to comfort someone else. That I think is just totally awesome.
I admire her courage. I admire her strength.
She's crazy. You my nut cake baby boo. I love you.
I love you right back.
What she doesn't know about herself, that she has a gift that she's blessed. Yeah, it takes good, it takes bad to make something good happen. And Tasha is a fighter. She's a fighter. You're a fighter, Tasha. She's a fighter. As I say, you're strong-minded, you're strong-willed, and you know what you're going for and you're going to get. And you're going to get what you ask for, Tasha. You're going to get.
And I'm just so very proud of you. I'm so proud of everything that you do. I'm so proud of the fact that you get up every day and you fight. I'm so, proud that you, fight for others, for other moms in the community, and make sure that their voices are heard.
And Natasha, my sister in the struggle. Ooh. Heartfelt love, compassion for you, girl. You have taught me how to break my silence, and you've given me wings.
I mean, I don't really confess my feelings to my mother a lot, but I would love to say I love you, like you're the greatest mother ever. I never seen your mother strong as you. And I'm glad to be called your son and to carry the name Christopher, because it's like an honor to be your son to me. And that's all I have to say.
Wow. Oh my God. I didn't even know my son could talk. I didn't even know my little 15-year-old son talked that much, because he doesn't really talk too much about anything. So I was so impressed with everyone. Everyone did such a great job. And it meant the world to me. I will never get my son back, but what I do, the work that I do, is very important. And these are the people that give me the strength and courage to continue doing what I'm doing. And when I go home, I always tell my 15-year-old son that I love him. But today he's going to get such a big, more special hug, because Rashawn doesn't express his feeling, and just to see him sit down and talk about the way he feels about me. Everybody who has ever come in contact with me knows that my children are every single thing to me. I would die for them. I would have died for Akeal if it meant it could have saved his life. So I so appreciate everything everyone has done for me this far. My journey isn't over. I don't know where I'm going, but I know I'm just letting God guide my steps. And thank you to you guys for this wonderful piece. It really touched my heart, and I can't wait to share it with the world. Thank you so much. Wow, this is so amazing. Oh my God, Pastor. Talked about my hair. And he even said the shittiest, right? He's never said it before. Natasha said we belong to the shittiest club, and we do. This was so amazing. This meant everything to me. Because again, like I said, my son Rashawn, he doesn't really talk. To see him express himself and the way, and you can see he is not he's shy, but he was able to articulate himself and tell exactly how he felt and the work that I'm doing. And that makes it worthwhile, and that's why I won't give up. Just because of him, I won't.